that might be a good spot. Oh, welcome back everybody to Selendra and our vintage experience. You probably caught me then actually, but all will be revealed a bit later. I'm working on something, building something, but yeah, all will be revealed eventually. Right, first thing we need to do, we are into July and we need to sell some of the, well not some, all of the soybeans. Seems like they've been in storage forever. So, oh man, I knew that would happen. Look, they are going down. So 3.5 for 5.8 would have been the prime time, and I bet that would have been June. Ah. Right, let's grab the tractor. We're going to need to configure the trailer over as well. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. Just knew it. Typical. Always gives you a month, doesn't it? And then it's never quite right. It's I'm going to take a shortcut across their grass field. They don't mind at all. Yeah, getting back to what I've been building, I've been getting a few bits and bobs off of the workshop people just here, and I'm kind of, well, inside there because I haven't got the facilities. They've been letting me every now and then build something, which obviously I will reveal later on. Let's get this configured over. There we go, that's better. I'll hook up to that. Right, up to our silo to grab our soybeans. Got pieces of equipment down there. Oh, actually, we've got those pallet fork attachments there. I need to sell them back to the store. I'll do that at some point because we don't need them. We've got pallet forks on our skid steer loader, which I've left currently over there because I think it's not going to be needed for anything else apart from pallets at the moment. We haven't got any more silage or anything like that going on. Our grass fields, oh, we've got weeds in there. That's okay, that needs turning around. Grass fields are ready to cut, but they're not really at the length that I want. So I think another month for those. And then I think once we've done that, we can give the sheep a little bit more grass. I think we're going to be in a position to get some cows. So we probably will just stick more vintage and feed them grass or hay, whichever's going to be more productive for them. So let's get our soybeans in. This isn't going to be a massive amount of money. Well, we can already guess really it's going to be over 1,000, isn't it? Sorry, 3,000. Got over 1,000 litres. Where was the best price again? The farm shop. Only just, wow, that's going down pretty rapid. Okay, let's get over there quick. And then after this little job, we will grab our plough. I need to plough the potato field up, and then we're going to join those two fields together. I was thinking about buying the little grass field next door, but I don't think we will just yet. I know we could buy it and get a bit of grass off of it. Right, what are we going to get? 4 grand hopefully. Yes, 4,253. Awesome. Could have been a little bit more though if we'd have sold at its peak, but that's out of our control really, isn't it? We can't do much with that. So we'll take this back and grab the plough. Have a beautiful day though. Beautiful. Right, so yeah, there's the little grass field. I mean, it's got not going to make a huge amount of difference. We could maybe buy it further down the line. Look at the weeds in here. I'm hoping that our plough will take out these bushes as we join up. But we'll run the cultivator over that other field. Right, let's get this part back up. Something like that. Awesome. Plough is over here. I did give the harvester a good wash off at the fuel station there with a bucket and sponge. That took me forever. So, but we haven't got any other means, so unless I just drove it straight into the lake over there. But we probably wouldn't get it back after that. Right, I think what we'll do is we'll plough this field first, sorry, and then we will get the creating fields going, because I think then it'll be easier to sort of see what we've done and what we've not done. We could probably push our boundaries out a little bit more, but I'm not going to do that. We're just going to stick to the size of the fields that we've got at the minute, obviously bar joining them up. That's going to get rid of all those weeds. I don't think the field next door needs ploughing. It's the only thing with this potato field, it misses a little bit, so I may have to go over that in a second. We'll get ourselves roughly lined up. Yeah, I think you've just got to attack it from a couple of different angles to sort itself out, but I'll make sure at the end that we've done it all. Missing those bits. Okay, well, I can touch those up in a second. Right, I'll get the rest of this field ploughed and I will see you back in when we're ready to join up. Okay, all done. I was going to plough this field, but I thought, oh no, I can't really be bothered. And this bit over here is absolutely horrendous. You can't quite see as bad now because of the ridges of the plough texture, but there's kind of along here a bit of a nasty bump. I don't even think I'd be able to landscape it and have any joy without causing havoc. So yeah, I was going over all different ways with it and it just taking forever. Awful. I think as well, where we are going to sort of create a new field only on some very small bits, you'll see literally the strip separating the two fields, and then along this edge I think that's probably it. I'm not even going to lime it, so when I can't see both of these fields needing lime at the same time, but if one needs it before the other, we'll do the whole lot then. So I'm not going to bother liming now, we'll just get on with it, shall we? So we're going to kind of go that angle. So let's turn on, create our fields. Yeah, look, that's not even kicking in there. It's quite annoying, to be fair. Right, straight through there, up to this corner. Now, here's the first bush test. Yes, awesome. Stop about there. Excuse the tree in the way. Let's get in a little bit closer. Right, I want to try and line that rail up with the edge of the field there. I think that's roughly how it works. Yeah, not too bad. Awesome. So this little bit here needs filling in. Oh, would you look at that? Stones. I'm guessing it's because it was already in that field before we bought it. I don't know. I've turned stones off though. Right. Let's finish this bit here. So now, is that a bit of grass that's left there, or is that a weed? I'm gonna go. I don't want to. Trouble is, I don't want to dig up too much because it will be more required line kind of thing. There we go. That's got rid of that. Thank goodness for that. Right, let's go and line this side up. And then it will be just a case of that strip down the middle there. So probably about there. Lovely. Happy with that. So as you can see, it's hardly going to be any areas that need lime. This will be the biggest area up through the middle. Oh, let's skip that. Okay, let's skip that. Ah, dear. Someone's testing my patience today on this map, I think. Right, it probably will work if I go from this way on those bits. There you go, it has got rid of the bushes, which I thought it would do. It normally does. But you never know. The way this episode is going, anything can happen. Right, last little strip. We'll stop there before we go too far. End up churning up half the track there. Right. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you. Right, let's turn off great fields because I don't want to be causing any unnecessary damage. Right, so now we could go over that field with our seeder because it is a direct drill, we know that, but I'm not. I'm going to be a little bit more adventurous and grab our cultivator. I think we're probably going to need some seeds, possibly fertilizer, but we'll check that when we grab the seeder. And the question is, what are we going to grow in here? What are we going to grow? I haven't even really thought about it. I was thinking maybe corn, but then we haven't got a corn header, so again that's going to be something else we need to buy or lease if they've got one that suits our harvester. I expect they will. I'm just looking forward to the day that we can actually get some cows. Right, just that last strip I left to do. Then we'll grab our seeder. Yeah, still not thought about what to put in here really. We've got enough feed for the chickens. We do have some wheat, no, barley even, and sorghum. We could maybe put some more oats in there, add it to our oats, and then sell them all at the same time. That's going to be around November, December, I would have thought. It's pretty much lowest at the minute. Yeah, would be nice to grow some corn or sunflowers, but I think I'd probably rather do that on one of the other fields that are a little bit more flatter, just because I can see us having some trouble there with harvesting something like that. But I think we'll go oats. Let's go for it. Let's grab the seeder. Yeah, pretty low on everything, so let's head on to the store. I've no idea what we've got up here. I'm pretty sure we've got some fertilizer. Sure we have. Not sure. I don't think we've got any seed. That will need to be purchased. We'll have a look though when we get there. Got so many things up here. Oh, I'll also have a word with them about taking that pitchfork sort of pallet thing, whatever it is, pallet fork. Hopefully they will take that off of us. Right, let's stop there for a second. That is full up with something. Oh, we've got seeds. Oh, we've got fertilizer. Oh, right, okay. That's made me feel better. Yeah, there it is. Right, I won't speak to him just yet. We'll get this done and filled up. So, fertilizer, seeds. There we go. Right, that's that giving us. Probably not enough. I think I will have to go and speak to him then. Right, and I'll mention that as well. So They should take it back. Right, I've got another couple of seed bags. They did take that back. 747 euros to be precise. So, not a lot, but we never paid a lot. I think we paid about 900 for it, so it's not been massively used. I did try and sort of fight my cause with it. But they're pretty good in there. I mean, I wouldn't have got that any better anywhere else. Right, so let's head on up to our newer, larger field. We'll swap that over to oats. Hopefully we've got enough seed and fertilizer, but if not, we aren't far from the store. We have plenty of fertilizer there already, so that will be fine. And we will also get some straw off of this as well. It's gonna need rolling as well. Alright, I'll go round like that, I think. Should be a lot easier to see where we've been this side. There we go. Would like to try and get rid of these bushes here because they are a little bit of a pain. So I might speak to someone in the store, see if they know anyone that can come and remove them for us. If not, I can do it myself. Right, the other thing that worries me now, I just thought of, is the cedar running across this patch here. It seems to be okay. That seemed to work. Okay, pretty good, pretty good. Right. That tree is in the way slightly there, isn't it? Let's drop that down. Go round once more, I think, like that, and it should give us enough room to just go up and down the fields then and be able to turn. Okay. There we go. We've also got the oat field that we did harvest a little while ago. You can't really see it from here. Well, we saw that at the start of the episode, didn't we, when I went to grab the soybeans. That needs sorted out. So again, I'll whiz over that with a cultivator. Maybe we put some oats back in there as well. Just get a load of oats and sell it off, because they are pretty quick at growing, which could work in our favour. We don't really need much else at the moment. We're okay for, like I said earlier, chicken feed. We've also got the wheat field growing up the top. That's going to take a little while to be ready, but yeah, we don't really need any sort of crops, so it's just a case of growing and then selling, really, which sounds good to me. Right, I will finish this off, guys, and I will see you when it's almost done. Shouldn't take too long. This is a pretty good sized field now, though. Right, only a little bit left to do, and I think what we'll do is we will put oats back in that oat field that we harvested last episode, I think it was. So I'm going to grab the cultivator and obviously take this seeder up there as well. May need to grab some more. What have we used? I don't know actually. Probably about the same sort of size, aren't they? Right, we'll leave that then. We won't grab any more seeds. We're definitely okay for fertilizer. So we'll take this seeder up. And then there's not really much else we can do this month, I don't think. So next episode we should roll into August. The grass should be ready then. And then we can look at hopefully buying cows, because we do have a decent amount of money, I think, now. I can't remember how many cows our cow barn holds, but we will check that out when it comes to it, to buy them. And I'm also thinking maybe just leasing the little trailer that we use for the sheep again, if they've still got it in there, because that was pretty cheap. Keep the cost down for us. I think it would be cheaper to do that than get them brought down into the barn itself, get them delivered, I mean. So yeah, and hopefully we'll have some more eggs, more honey. Things are looking up. Seat's dirty again. Always the same spot. Honestly, I haven't got a problem. Just a dirty tractor, that is all. Right, cool, look at that scratch on the hood there, the bonnet. That is nasty. How did that happen? Well, we can't really afford a respray. Not going to go down that route. I do love that little lake there, little pond, especially on a day like today. Very nice. Right, cultivation is the name. Can also be the word of the day. Shouldn't take us too long to do this. Like I said before, we can just go over this with our seeder really. We don't need to cultivate, but I'm just being a bit more vintage. We get to try out this awesome cultivator as well. Right, let's just go around a few times, I think, do the usual. So we have got some decent sized fields now. This guy obviously started off very small, didn't it? Got rid of a few trees and then opened up a whole new world for us. I'm talking like we've just gone through the wardrobe into Narnia, aren't I? We just created a field, that's all we've done. But you know what I mean. Okay, this little patch left, and then a nicely cultivated field. We'll leave that down there. Grab our seeder. Obviously they will need rolling as well. We know that, that's not a problem. We're already on oats, that's good, and we'll go around again. So there we go, oats back in. Hopefully the field doesn't mind us doing this to it. Probably wants a bit of variety in its life, but there we go. Pretty good working with really, this seeder. I quite like it. It's doing very well for us. Whoa, there's a bit of a bump there. Pretty standard on this map though. There's quite a few lumps and bumps around. There we go. Come back around that way. So 71 litres of seed left, we should be okay. Not a huge amount left to do. There we go, yeah, we'll be fine. We will be absolutely fine. Did we get that bit? Few fields I've noticed around that need harvesting. I've not really looked at any contracts. I suppose that's something we could have done. Get this finished and we'll just check, see if there is any worth doing. The trouble is where the fields are very small, there's not a lot of money in them. Right, awesome. So, should be oats back in there, growing, oats in there, growing. Lovely. Right, any decent contracts at all? Wow, a lot of harvesting contracts, but as you can see, that's going to be potatoes. Do not want to be touching potatoes. Ploughing, not really interested in that. 31's got to be quite a big size, is it? Wow. That would take a little while, I think. I think I will roll these fields off camera, guys. I'm not sure how long the episode is so far. So I've had a few little interruptions here and there in real life, so I've had to kind of adjust the recording slightly. But I think we will leave it there for that episode, guys. So I hope you have all enjoyed it. If you have, please give us a like, and if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. That would be awesome, and don't forget to smash the bell so you don't miss any future videos of mine. I've been Farm Sim Snowy. Stay frosty.